I'm John William Johnson. I'm your online massage therapist. I'm here today to talk to you about chi machines. We have a website all about chi.com where you can find out all about the benefits of the units, and there are other videos that describe how each unit specifically works. This is a comparison of the units that I found to be the most beneficial for you as a client. I've used these on my patients who vary in age from in their 20s to their 70s, and we'll go through each unit and I'll tell you the positives and the negatives. So we're going to start over here with the most affordable unit. I am a proponent of variable speed units that have a range of motion, so that when you're on it, you can vary the speed depending on your physical symptoms and how you're feeling that day. This unit is called the Swing Master, and it's 15 watts. That's the power. It's important to understand power is important in terms of the way the unit feels. This is on the low end. The most important thing, as far as I'm concerned, is the range of motion, that it moves your feet back and forth. This is 1.25 inches. The range of speeds goes from about 119 oscillations or rotations per minute to 147. It weighs about 9 pounds. It does not have a handle, and it's got vinyl that you put your ankles in. That's a beginning. As you move on, you'll get to see the comparisons. This is the Chi Vitalizer. Personally, this is my favorite unit, although we tend to sell out a lot. So right now, as I'm speaking, it's really hard to get a unit. So I will show you the secondary unit that I have to back up this unit when it's not available. The nicest thing about this unit, you can see that when I press into the vinyl here, it's much softer than any of the other units. So it's comfortable for your feet. It is 40 watts as opposed to the 15. It weighs 15 pounds. It's a 15-minute timer. It's an internal timer, though. You can't actually set the time. The range of speed is about 112 to 174, so it's got the widest movement from left to right, and also the biggest spectrum of possibilities in terms of oscillations per minute. It weighs 15 pounds, and it does have a handle. When this unit is not available, this unit is my backup unit. It's the Evergain 308. The Evergain Standard 308, sometimes you'll see it as a CN 308. It has a timer that's actually separate, so you can set the specific time from 0 to 15. It's 42 watts, and the range is about 1.5 inches, and the speeds vary from about 120 to about 155. It weighs 13 pounds. This is the top of the line unit, mostly because we call this the Chi Health Spa, because it has infrared heat. You can see infrared heat, it lights up, and it also has a massager, like a vibratory massage that you can actually lay on either with your back, your feet, and or your calves. It's got a vinyl. It's 75 watts. That's mostly because of the heat units. Heat always requires more wattage. It does have a separate timer, 15-minute timer, and it weighs 14 pounds. It has a handle on the back side. Both of these units have a handle on the back end. And the range is about 1.25 inches, and the speeds go from about 78 to 156 rotations per minute. And then I did want you to see, relatively speaking, the original unit. This is the Sun Ancon. It's a single speed unit. This is the unit that's patented, that is called the original Chi machine. It has a timer that goes from 0 to 30 minutes. It only has one speed, 148 rotations per minute. It's 34 watts. So I'm going to turn each unit on so you can get a sense of how they sound when they're on. This is also a really hard plastic. It's not vinyl, it's not soft at all. That's the sound of that unit. You can see this. Now we're getting into units where you can actually change the speed. So the lower the speed, the less sound you hear. This is the CN308. So relatively speaking, there's not a wide range in terms of the amount of sound. This is my favorite unit. I really feel a difference when I'm on it. Some people don't even notice it, so I have to say it's a personal preference, but the more range of motion from left to right, the more lateral flexibility and movement you're going to get in your spine. And then we've got that unit is probably a little louder than the others by just a little bit. This is the only unit that does not have a handle. All the rest of them do. Any other information you want in terms of how the actual units work, we've got other videos that specifically show you how you get on the unit, and then you can look on the website allaboutchi.com. Allaboutchimachines.com is a newer site that might be up, might not. But both of those sites will have videos and plenty of information, and there's 800 numbers that you can get a hold of us. John William Johnson. Feel free to give us a like, give us your comments. Email me if you want and let me know what your specific concerns are. These units really make a difference in your life. Really a big deal in terms of keeping your health and flexibility. Thanks a lot for listening, and I hope this really helps you make your decision. Take care.